Did you know that the journey with God is a lonely road? Matthew 10:35-36, For I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's enemies will be those of his own household. What does this mean? When God's hand is upon your life, you become of vested interest to him, because you are property of his kingdom. When God chooses to use you, he has to align you to his will. Alignment to God's will means your private will has to die. What does this mean? Anyone who wishes to be led by God is actually giving up control over their life, to only walk in the path that God directs. Matthew 6:33, But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. What does this mean? Anyone who functions in the will of God, will eventually get access to all the things that men on earth desire. But this comes with a condition. God has to be your priority, in all facets of your life. God becoming your priority means, all your decisions should be run through him. Not everyone will be comfortable with your new way of operation. Man by default seeks to have control, man likes to control things. From your childhood until your adulthood, there have been people in your life that have had a lot of influence in the decisions you make. When you suddenly just decide to change the way you make decisions, not everyone will be happy. Where God is leading you to, has not been revealed to you or anyone around you, so, no one can see life through the lens of God. Faith is a personal thing and it operates within you, therefore only you can see what God is showing you. It becomes challenging for many people to live through life blindly, because the sight of the spirit contradicts the sight of the physical. Most of the times God will instruct you to move, nothing on the external will make sense to you. Why is this? Spiritual people move by spiritual sight. Life is first of all spiritual before manifesting on the physical. 1 Corinthians 2:14, The natural man does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God. For they are foolishness to him, and he cannot understand them, because they are spiritually discerned. What does this mean? When God decides to use you, he wants to take you through a spiritual experience while you live your life on earth. This gives you the ability to model the pattern of God, to those who don't have a relationship with him, and most of the times they will not understand you. If you are to see the fullness of God in your life, you have to move when he says and act when he directs. You do not have time to consult, because man will only give you advice according to the natural limited understanding of their minds. It is therefore inevitable, that at one point of your walk with God, people will misunderstand you and misinterpret you. You have to build your confidence in God, and trust him all the way, because the people that will fight you, are the same people that will come for help, once God lifts you. Whenever you feel that road is becoming lonelier with God, always look forward to the promises that have been declared upon your life, because the blessing of the Lord enriches, and he adds no sorrow as explained in Proverbs 10:22.